Instead of using the traditional check-in, which is located here at the top of the screen, I thought it made more sense to actually create a check-in group, because that would allow us to add features in the check-in and make it a little simpler. And so you can essentially click on register as you see the group here. You click on register, you see a place for first name, last name, email. Then they can identify what role they serve, mobile number. Mobile carrier and mobile number always gives us a simple way to follow up with those who checked in. And here is our accounting for those who've taken the preparation or who've watched the event preparation video. So they can select yes, I completed it, or no, I did not complete the New Year's Eve preparation video. If they select no, that's when you would direct them to watch a brief version of the preparation video so that they can get on the same page for service. And that's it. The other good thing about this, I'm going to back out. You can test it out for yourself. You can always do a test name for your own benefit. But the other good thing about using an event group is once you have their information locked in, you can actually click on the group. You can go to edit, click on registration settings, and you see this link right here. You can copy and paste this link. And remember, you asked if there was a way that you could have individuals register ahead of time. This link will allow that to be possible. So I'm going to open another window. I'm going to paste and go, and you see what happens. So you can essentially text this link or email this link to individuals in the holiday event group, and this will allow them to do a self check-in. It's probably only one other category that's missing, and you don't have to put it there, but that's the date. Reality is we know it's New Year's Eve, so there's really not a need to put in the date. But for all practical purposes, what I will do is, just in case you decided you wanted to add a feature to this particular group so that it was reflected in the check-in process, you would simply go down here to event registration. Okay, it logged me out, so I gotta go back and log in, and I'll come back and I'll show you. So I'm logging in again. Zion. Okay. Just want to show you real quick, if you want to add attributes to a particular group or check-in process, you can go here to edit and registration settings. If you scroll down, you see, other than the name, you can either take away items that you don't want to see in registration, or there's a list here of registration attributes that you can add. Let's say that you wanted to create a registration attribute. You see this here? It says customize registration attributes. It's going to ask you if you want to leave the page. You're going to say yes, and you can see where I have created different attributes. So just for a test, I'm clicking on new attribute. You can determine whether you want it to be a drop-down list, whether you want it to be a text field, a date field, a link, or a divider heading section. You give it a name and a description. Once you click save, it's going to give you other options, such as whether you want multiple choice or just a single choice. And so this is kind of an extra feature that I wanted you to be aware of. This is how I create various additional fields or customize additional fields whenever I'm doing a group or event registration. So this group that I just created, again, this I created a group specifically for registration. This allows you all to customize and account for information that you cannot account for in check-in. Check-in is only going to pick up their name, and again, that doesn't cover the information we're looking for. So I hope that this is helpful. One more time, when you click on browse, you see the group. You can go right to register, so you would not go to check-in. You would go right to register. And once you click on register, you'll have what you need, the link that you want to send to those who may be waiting in line. I don't know about sending it out way in advance. It would have to be something that you text when they show up. People would essentially be registering for check-in without actually checking in, which would kind of defeat the purpose. So, if you're going to do it in advance, I suggest perhaps texting it to the individual while they're in line, because that can help the line go a little faster. But again, we don't want to send this out so early that individuals may not actually show up, but they're technically saying that they've checked in. So I'll let you work through that. But again, uh, once you have this set up, you can go on to event registration, and here is the link that you want to copy and paste and send to those who are waiting in line. You can actually, if you have their numbers already, you can text it to them. I don't know how you all want to work through that, but again, this link will allow them to check themselves in. Essential. All right. Again, I hope this is helpful, and thanks so much for what